The first step into the kingdom of God is realizing that you cannot do anything without Him. Jesus began the Beatitudes with a statement that would have sounded completely backwards to the world around Him. Matthew 5 and verse 3 says, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." When Jesus said poor in spirit, He was not talking about being insecure. He was not saying that God blesses people who have no confidence or see themselves as worthless. Jesus was talking about humility. Being poor in spirit means recognizing your complete dependence upon God. It means coming before Him saying, "Lord, without you, I have nothing. Without you, I can do nothing." The greatest barrier between us and God is often not our weaknesses, it is our pride. Pride says, "I can handle this myself." Pride says, "I don't need anyone." Pride says, "I have enough within me to make it through." But the kingdom of God begins when we surrender that mindset and acknowledge our need for Him. Think about it. God cannot fill hands that are already completely full of themselves. The person who comes to God empty is the person that God can fill. This is why Jesus said, "Theirs is the kingdom of heaven." The kingdom belongs to those who recognize the King. The blessed life is not begin with confidence in yourself. It begins with surrender to God. Before God uses your gifts, He wants your heart. Before God increases your influence, He develops your dependence. Before God puts something in your hands, He wants to know that everything comes from Him. A humble heart is not a weak heart. A humble heart is a heart that is positioned to receive everything that God desires to give. The question is not, do I have enough? The question is, am I willing to admit that I need Him? Because the doorway into the kingdom of heaven is humility. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. This is the blessed life.